What's up, guys? Hey, so I'm going to go over a couple things right now. I know that the FAA just dropped out the whole report on remote ID, so this is kind of little tips of what you should do for your pre-flight before you go flying your drone. So here I have this app. It's called UAV Forecast, which I highly recommend anybody gets it. And you could put in your information, just where you're at, your GPS location or your address or whatever, and it's going to give you an update on the local conditions on whether it's okay to fly or what you good flying. Just kind of give you a sense of the weather if you aren't sure if you should be flying or not. Here, where I'm at, again, it's saying it's not good to fly because of the gusts. Not so much the wind or the temperature, it's the gusts right there. It's over the limit. And if there's anything that's over the limit that they suggest you don't fly in, it's going to be in red. Now, if you have a bigger drone like a Mavic Air 2 or Mavic 2 Pro or an Autel Evo Pro, the gusts aren't so bad because they do really well in the wind. So it's not so much that it's going to be so bad. But if he's flying a smaller drone like a Mini 2 or something like that, then it's probably something you really want to consider. But either way, you want to look at what the weather conditions are, your visibility, things like that, wind, and then you can actually on the bottom here you can actually scroll left or right and see when would be a good time. So like at 4:25 local time, they said, hey, it'd be a great time to fly. But you can see the gusts are still going to be gusting up to 17 miles per hour, but it's below that threshold where they say, hey, it's probably not a good idea to go ahead and fly. But you can see that it's a great resource. It's UAV forecast. It's something really good to go over and have with you, so that way you can do your pre-flight properly. So we're gonna go ahead and go into Kittyhawk. All right, so we're in Kittyhawk. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and hit add, and then we're gonna request a LAANC authorization. Okay, so right where I'm at, okay, I'm in Class C airspace. So we're going to go ahead and see what we've got. It's going to tell you, the airport that you're in, the airspace that you're in. And again, this is something we're going to have to start getting used to with a remote ID. So, and it's going to tell you the weather. Again, we checked the weather before. Remember, it was gusting up to the 26 knots. Well, here saying it's up to 16 miles per hour. So we're still well within, good flying weather. So we're going to head click get authorization, and then we're going to hit if you're recreational or Part 107. Since I'm Part 107, I'm just going to go ahead and click that. Okay, so now I can stretch this out if I want to, but I'm really not. I'm not going to do it, but I'll just kind of show you. I'll kind of stretch it out, see, and that's going to tell me this is the airspace that I want to be in. And I'm eligible for auto approval up to 200 feet. So we're going to go ahead and do that and click on that. I don't really need to go any higher, so we're just going to do that. And if you have to, you can go ahead and you know go left or right on that scale. But you can see eligible for further coordination up to 400 feet. So if I needed to get higher, I can request that, but I don't need to. So we're going to do auto approval for 200 feet. All right, and then we're going to hit next. And then how long? Duration 30 minutes. We're not going to be up very long. So, and these are all the notes applicable. Okay, remember. And then we're going to hit next. And then this is going to just double check to make sure that this is what we want. All right, and we're going to hit next again. And then we're going to hit agree and submit to the FAA for this. So we're going to hit agree and submit. And now we're just going to wait for a text message that we should get back. And boom, right there, request approved, LAANC approved, so that they're going to know where I'm at, where I'm flying at all times. And this is all you need to do. So remember, now with remote ID, this is something that's going to be really huge. You want to stay legal. You want to stay within the rules, because you don't really want to be out of the rules and then something happens and then you're in trouble. So we don't want any of that stuff. So good on you guys. Hope this helps you out, and stay safe, stay flying, and be blessed.